So, we're skipping the cutscene.
What?
Because we're showing true villain.
Wait, true villain? Hold the fuck up. I thought you said we were going the anti-villain route next.
Nah, I'm kidding, yeah. We are doing anti-villain. That's our next objective.
Okay. That's like, we're going villain, but not quite villain.
This means Shadow is bad guy, but this does not mean he is bad.
He's not bad guy.
So if I'm correct, the way this works is that when you're on the map scene selection screen, it's like from top to bottom. Of course, you have your extremes, both good and bad, but like the anti whatever arc you would refer to them as is the bits that are in between.
In between, yes, you're exactly correct.
So, I guess since we're going to be going the anti-villain route this time around, starting off with this particular run of Westopolis, it's time to take out some government pigs.
Hey, Doomsday!
Yep. Hello, Doomsday.
So, as you see, for the 9 times out of 10, the objectives are mostly shoot something or break X amount of something.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Remember, moms and dads, your 10-year-old can play with me.
I don't think Shadow should say that. That's wrong.
But
I was 6 when I played this.
now, one thing I was worried about.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I was worried about when I was first playing this game was I was worried that what should I say? I was worried that if I did any progress in another mission, it would break the game, or not break the game, but ruin my progress. But it looks like just so long as how to put this? Does the level just automatically end when you complete killing all the gun soldiers?
Yes.
Okay.
So long as the mission objective is met, the stage will automatically end.
Gotcha. Nice.
That Chaos Burrito saved me.
And
So good.
so the way because I need a reminder. So the way the keys work is that they can be banked between playthroughs, but just whenever you use them on any door, they're all spent.
Any door in the levels, yeah.
Okay.
Though that being said, they can't be carried over to other levels if that's what you're implying.
Oh, no, okay.
Oh
so
yeah, they can't be carried over. You have to find each keys in each level.
But every playthrough, you can find, say if you found 3 keys in one playthrough and go back to that same stage, 3 of them will have already been collected?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep, they at least they save you that much tedium.
Thank
Like,
God.
imagine having to find every single key, every single time you want to reopen that door.
Oh my god. Man. Sometimes I think Station Square's got it rough, and then Westopolis is just kind of like...
Westopolis is fucked.
Station Square had it easy. All that happened is that it got wiped out by a tsunami caused by a water god.
Well, I mean, I guess that is something that I guess I could ask. Like obviously, is Westopolis just an entirely separate city from Station Square, or is it just a section of Station Square that's called Westopolis?
I'm pretty sure it's its own separate city. I mean, listen, the Sonic series has taken us to many different city locales. I mean, we've had Station Square, we've had Central City, which I assume was the locale of SA2, or maybe that was just straight up San Francisco.
Real quick. So, I don't know if you saw, but I did kill a golden beetle. That doesn't really normally count towards that total up there, but it does technically count. Since there's only 2 of them there. So, fuck you, human.
Bang.
Wow.
Damn.
In the butt.
Cold blood.
I believe in gun beetle supremacy.
Anybody who gets in my way is my enemy.
Machines all the way.
Dark score.
I will adopt him, and I will name him George, and I would take very good care of George.
Perfect.
So how, assuming that we're still in the realm where A's our highest score we can reach, what typically determines the Oh, actually, I think there's we've already seen discussing. What determines what's the best determinant of getting an A rank? Just being fast or clearing out?
Fast, as well as trying to clear all of the objectives that you are going to be assigned to do.
Right. Let's put it to you this way: if you're focusing on the dark mission, doing any heroic missions along the way will detract from that.
Mm-hmm.
Dead or alive.
Cause and destruction will also count to that.
Stop! Don't move, or we'll shoot.
Sorry, Sonic.
Cute.
I don't think that was Sonic.
It sounded like Sonic's voice.
I think it was Jason, but I don't know.
Yeah, it did kind of sound like Roger, actually.
Oh.
Who are you?
Imagine if after all these times.
Don't remember anything, do you? I was there. The Koro Koro magazine makes it canon, Shadow.
What
Can we
the
talk
heck's a
about that
Koro
now?
Koro?
I guess, can we talk about that? You wanna
Yeah.
talk about that, Doug?
Well,
Got it.
Might
I'll
as
say
well.
like the game will be out well by the time this gets released, so I guess we might
But
as well.
I want to know if Doug
Might as
wants
well.
to talk about. Okay, so as we head. To
I mean,
the break-
anything is Shadow here. Let's just say fuck it. And plus, we're not gonna upload these by maybe, yeah, like what Steve said, around when the
Ooh.
game comes out.
a wild stage.
Listen. We're late to the party. We were late to the party with Deadpool and Wolverine. We'll be late to the party with Shadow.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
hey,
okay.
Hey, this time Sonic and/or slash Shadow is exploring cyberspace.
Just straight up cyberspace.
Very wild, but yes. So hype. What happened?
So basically, it was announced a while ago that there would be. It was announced a while ago that they'd be releasing like a tie-in manga for the Sonic Generations port with the new Shadow campaign. You know, basically a little adaptation of what Shadow's going through before the game's released. And I don't know if this will be carried over into the game or if it's just like a weird thing the manga's doing, but the manga is really doubling down on having Black Doom being shoved into Shadow's backstory, because now it's implied that the one gun soldier that killed Maria was actually under Black Doom's influence.
Hey, Rouge.
Me, Shadow. I was there all along.
Also, hey there, Rouge. Are you still going to not spill the beans on who exactly what the heck I am?
Nope, still not gonna do it.
Fucking bitch.
Oh, you're lucky you're being voiced by the Sonic X actress.
Though I must also ask, what do you gain in not telling me anything?
I promise you, I won't.
You know, I just like seeing you traumatized. I like seeing you trying to struggle to find out shit.
I like-
never
I like
took
my
being a
I like
sadist.
my men stupid. Let's put it.
I
at
was
that.
about to say. I was about to
Listen,
say.
just-
I like my men like I like my steaks, well tenderized.
Well, I hate,
Devil
well, I hate to
lamp.
tell you this, Rouge, but Sonic is no one to easily take.
Well, what I was about to say is, like, going off of Sam's
Shadow,
whole
what the
thi-
fuck?
What?
Jeez, that just came out of nowhere.
What did he say?
It was like something about Sonic's not one to easily take or something like that.
Right, about the whole.
Well, I heard that.
she
I
likes
just
her
thought.
men, about how she likes her men stupid.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's just. Oh.
Anyway, all I was just
Yeah, go for
all
it.
I was just saying is that, like, just going off Sam's whole thing of like Rouge just liking to make Shadow suffer. It's just like,
You see, Rouge, this kind of thing is why Sega insists I don't have any friends.
I was just reminded.
Not my problem.
Damn. I was just. Okay. A. I promise not to tell anybody about what the fandom has thought of you and Topaz Rouge. Number one. Number two. Just remind.
What they thought of me or what they thought of her.
Of Rouge with Topaz. Anywho, Doug, freaking, because this is otherwise just the tone that we just took just then with Sonic going, what the fuck? Freaking Snap Cube's real-time fan dub still kind of live rent-free, and I need to watch the one that she produced for Shadow the Hedgehog, like all the way through. I've seen the one for Sonic 06, decent, okay. I've seen the one for SA2, legendary for various reasons. I want to see the one for Shadow, though, just because the last other thing I remembered recently was freaking, Shadow, you're an asshole. You are what you eat, Sonic. What the
You are what you eat, Sonic. Shadow, what the fuck?
Wow, that was cool. Anyway, what's the red shield again?
It's the fire shield.
Oh, okay. Hey, they brought that back.
I mean, how often do you come across fire hazards in this game?
It's fucking useless.
yeah.
But it sure does
Like
look
it's
cool.
it's actually pretty fucking useless. Like if you do touch the fire with it on, you just get hit by it.
That's
But you don't lose rings, or you still get stunned, or
You just get hit and lose nothing other than losing the shield.
I don't see.
Well,
I
I
mean,
mean,
you could do
I-
that with
I
a
mean,
regular
I guess-
shield too.
probably one of those things that they just didn't have enough time to fully implement. Granted, then again, it's also just a matter of I can't think of too many instances in Shadow the Hedgehog proper that actually has like fire in it.
Well, I know there's the lava shelter that we saw in the last playthrough.
I mean, okay, yeah, that's a fair point.
I was trying to figure out what the heck's going on, but I see you break the security beetles. The searchlight brings you to it.
Yeah.
Come into the light, Shadow.
It's a tractor beam.
I would not be mad if this was a stage in Sonic X Shadows Generations. I just think it's a cool idea. I think the bloom is a bit too high, but it's a cool idea.
Well, I guess it depends on just like how, because like if we're going off of regular Gen's logic, we don't get more than one level per game, and we already have a level 4 Shadow, and it's Westopolis.
That's true. They're also placing him on Chaos Island,
Which again, I know it's kind of similar to a problem people have with the 3DS version of Generations.
Whoa.
I just find it weird that they're bringing Shadow over to Chaos Island, considering he wasn't even in Frontiers.
It is weird.
Yeah, give it some. They'll also give it some representation. Your thoughts on the stages that they've announced so far for the Shadow campaign, Doug?
They do look cool. I will say that.
The soundtrack is sick so far.
I'm loving Space Colony's theme.
He's happy that
That's
he's
true.
getting his boy Metal Overlord.
Yeah, Metal Overlord.
Yeah, that definitely
Oh, he looks so
surprised me.
cool.
That he actually looks really awesome. I wonder if that's Roger voicing him though.
It would
I
be-
don't know, and I'm not really a fan of the voice they're doing.
I think it's a cool.
It doesn't have the same frightening energy as what Ryan did in Heroes.
That's fair. I just thought that'd be kind of like a cute little bit of continuity if they keep up the trend of like the same person voicing Sonic also voicing Metal.
Right. And kaboom!
And with that, I've just destroyed the internet.
Don't!
You mean you haven't already?
Whatever happens to the humans
No.
is
Now I
That-
destroyed
that
it
only-
literally.
No, that only happened after Sega officially released the Generations Remake's full title.
perfect.
Now I can post news on Twitter.com.
No, why, Shadow?
Speaking of,
Oh, it wasn't enough that you posted mine!
Someone's feeling oh,
Skipping that.
okay, that's another. Okay, so they're just even no matter what. That some like story cutscenes always the same.
They'll be the same, no matter what.
so yeah, after Shadow destroyed the fucking internet, what's next?
Villainy.
Yay! I love being bad.
Or am I?
You've done it now. I gotta back up the internet myself.
I'm sorry, just the way you said that, James, just makes me think back to the one bit of like Adventure 1, the Japanese dub, where it's like Sonic-ku.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's a fun bit. Yay. Anyway, so now we're back to being able to go the neutral route.
Oh boy.
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's time for a Dr. Eggman's Halloween Paradise. Starring
I do
Amy.
like this
Speaking of the devil, here she is.
Oh!
Yay.
Screw you, Amy. I'm evil today.
Well, not evil. Now we're just ambivalent. Now we just kind of just play to the end.
So we're not gonna help her find Cream.
Cream's
Not
lost
today,
forever. Vanilla's going to be very sad. But that's okay.
But
No,
now
it's
that I
like-
think about it, considering the routes that we're probably going to be taking, we're probably never actually going to save Cream.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was gonna say because unless you're going for 100% routes, dear God, have mercy on me.
I'm sticking to the which pathways I'm going for these sessions.
Okay.
Right. Which-
Honestly,
which-
you know
I
what?
don't want to waste your guys' time.
Totally
you're
fair. Especially because
Honestly-
like, oh, go for it, hype.
Yeah, honestly, just the fact that like we're not gonna be saving Cream, I just imagine that like maybe that's the one thing that'll snap Shadow out of his ambivalence/villainy. A very pissed off Vanilla.
That would have been something, honestly.
Nothing scarier than the righteous fury of a mother.
I forget. I don't think Vanilla's ever appeared in a 3D Sonic game, has she yet?
No.
The closest.
Okay.
Right. Otherwise, she's never appeared in any of the console games.
But
In fact, I think
Shock
after Sonic, after Sonic Rush, she kind of just disappeared for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Did you say Shock
The rest
Shield?
of the series, as far as the
Shock
games are
Shield, yeah, Zappy Shield,
It's the electric shield.
That's
Zap
nice.
Shield. Excuse me.
You sound so disappointed in Logan. Jesus. Just like
But yes,
Logan.
but But yeah, as they pointed out, unless you're going for 100% routes, like it's funny in that like this game's like out of all the choices that this game presents you with, it really doesn't matter up until like it truly doesn't matter until you reach each of those ending like column squares. Once you're there, then it may actually truly matter.
The only real reason you want to go for these missions in the first place is if you want to go for like all A ranks, and then through that you can unlock, much like in Sonic Heroes, you can also unlock a super hard mode through that.
Now, does the A rank matter if you complete each level's like hero, neutral, and dark mission, or just clear a stage period?
You have to clear every single mission.
Yeah. I do not want that.
I mean, it's the closest thing that Shadow the Hedgehog has to having multiple missions, like in SA2 and Heroes.
Okay.
Yeah. And in the original base game, the one thing that does unlocks. One thing that unlocks something once you get the A ranks is actually getting expert mode, which we will show that last.
Okay.
Doug sounding disappointed in fucking Logan being like, "Oh, it's a shock geode or some shit like that." That had the same confidence. That had the same confidence as JonTron being like, "Oh, it's a pum bloom," and then Doug looking.
Do you remember the time? Do you remember the
I had the
episode
same
where Ash got a pum bloom?
I had the same fucking energy as Dan, being disappointed that
Aaron
was like,
just Aaron.
That tone.
Aaron.
He was just disappointed that electric seal just was interrupted Hype Mind's vanilla talk.
A little bit.
But yeah, no. I do. Since we're not going to be showing that particular mission for the channel, it's not just enough to find cream. You also have to find cheese.
God damn it! Not them.
How are you gonna save Cream without getting her support service animal? Like it's very
simple. You just save her and say Cheese died in a horrible accident. Get a new one.
No, that's
simple.
No, that's giving her a dose of reality. That's not saving her.
Reality.
Listen, I hate to be controversial here, but if I were to pick between the two, I would pick Cheese in a heartbeat.
Damn. Well, beyond that, how do those things work, Doug? You just crouch on them?
You spin dash.
You spin dash.
Oh, okay.
Also, hello, Eggman has his own Chow Garden, for lack of a better word.
Yep, and goodbye.
Honestly, it's okay. It's okay.
That's nice.
Vanilla would have probably been pissed off at me if I told Cream that Cheese died in a horrible accident anyway, so...
I mean, it's honestly a damned if you do, damned if you don't. You have to save them both anyway if you want to go for that mission.
Vanilla's not in Sonic Dream Team, is she?
No, she's not.
Nope.
No.
Again, as far as the game appearances are concerned, her appearances pretty much started and ended with the portable games.
Yep.
And then after that, it's like the only other times you ever see her again is usually in the comics.
The doctor must have gone this way.
Let's have a rousing game of roulette.
The doctor's gotta be this way.
Are you
Shadow's
sure
not
about
that-
that?
Shadow, I know you're very enthusiastic about your annual checkup, but...
That's not why I'm here, actually. I'm here to give the doctor his checkup.
What kind of...
My name is Dr. Shadow. You're my appointment. You're my patient for today.
You're my appointment for today.
You're my 6:30. Please turn your head and cough.
I don't want to fight with you.
Cough.
That wasn't a convincing
Alright,
cough.
let me
You're
go.
gonna have to try again.
Let me lightly pat your back so you can give you a proper cough. Wait, what?
Jesus Christ.
Damn, good. Hey, is this boss going to be any easier now that we're not going to have those gun turrets on our hands?
In a way.
Okay, I apologize for talking over that cutscene. Just imagine Eggman just arrived and said "muhaha," and that's pretty much what just happened.
Oh my god, Amy,
Also,
why are you fucking here? Go away! Holy shit!
Also, you're not still mad at me for completely ditching Cream and Cheese, right?
I got over pretty quickly.
Vanilla might be pissed at me, but it's whatever. I guess I'll just...
I mean, that's always like, it's not my problem anymore, but it's likely gonna be yours in the next 5 years.
This, I never even considered it, but like this robot is like very actually agile and like aggressive compared to the ones he had up until this point.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Clearly.
I just like how immediately hostile I got with Amy. I'm like, oh my god, go away. Why are you here?
Go away.
To be fair, you made it no secret you hate Amy's guts.
Look at
I
her,
mean,
she's
okay,
waving.
I don't like this version of her. I like the now versions of her. I just don't like this version of her. She is.
Like in a way, like Boom, for example.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh, an FMV.
This is one of the only few cutscenes that actually has major differences visually.
How do they know me? Who was I?
Which I'm partially convinced might have just been as simple as like just a like a whole filter there, because we'll see that again later. But it's a proper forest.
Yeah, because once we clear Prison
So
Island
hello,
and we do the villain pathway, we'll go up here.
Also, hello, Shadow Owl.
I was gonna say, just like add in a crack.
Did you say something to me?
No.
Years ago?
Turns back.
That's me.
Who's that girl with me?
Right on the tip of my tongue. Can't remember.
Mario?
It starts with an. God damn it! You stole my joke.
Alright, that's going around today.
I mean, I get it. It's an easy joke, but still.
Alright, here's one of the first arc levels.
Great. So, where are we headed to this time, Doug?
Goal ring.
That's it. Oh!
I hate her model in this. I'm sorry. She looks so fucking freaky.
And her
It's
voice.
just it's just the eyes mostly.
And her voice is a little. Who voices her in this?
I forgot. I'm gonna be real with you.
Honestly, I don't mind her. I don't really mind her voice that much in this game, though I do agree it does sound a little older than she actually should be.
Yeah, she's supposed to be a 10 or 12-year-old girl.
Once again, I saw another footage. It's funny. I'm fair enough. I mean, everyone, the crowd's all there. It's a different environment, but I saw another clip of the Sonic Symphony Orchestra where they started playing All of Me, and that scene came up, and the entire audience started cheering. And every time I hear it, it makes me just a little more worried about if it's gonna happen in the movie or not.
Oh, it's
when I go
totally
see
gonna
the
You know
happen.
devil damn well it will, because this fan base has no idea what tact is.
I mean, I guess it's kind of funny too, because like in the long run, you know they're not cheering because of
No,
that, but,
it's-
but they're cheering it just because it's an acknowledgement of something that Sega and Sonic Team actually did.
Oh, you know.
Otherwise, it's a matter of like, yeah, no, like out of context, it is totally tactless.
I cannot wait to. Then in that case, I can't wait to see some audience members like reactions like, "What the fuck? What does everyone
I
hate
don't-
this girl? Is she a villain?"
I had no idea Sonic fans were so violent.
Oh, no! I've been talking a lot already. Sammy, Doug, what are your thoughts on the arc?
It's an interesting plot point for the stories.
It was a huge
So,
moment.
actually, something worth noting since we're currently in this level, and well, before she literally went right into the void, Maria will be your partner for the hero mission. Most of the partner characters can be controlled with a second player, and Maria is one of those characters.
No kidding.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like she can run around. Actually, she can run as fast as Shadow can, which is kind of amazing in and of itself. She can jump, and then I think she also has a freaking slap attack.
She could
does.
slap the shit out of gun soldiers, just like.
What?
Yes.
She can
No-
actually.
No wonder they tried to shoot her. Then she was a trained lethal assassin. But
The
is
only
there?
the,
Oh, go ahead.
the only characters that you can't play is Doomseye, Eggman, and Charmy, considering that they do fly.
Right.
I guess it'd be a little cheap.
Grounded characters only.
Is there much benefit to playing to having a co-op player?
Just to fuck
This
around.
is, I mean, Logan, it's a Sonic game, so that's an automatic no.
Okay. Just saying for the little
This game-
brother to do while they're playing with the second controller. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
Yeah, you can say that, but on the whole, it's like it just bears repeating. Sonic has never done co-op correctly, and it never will, because this series ain't built for that.
We were so close with Superstars, but
But then it flew too close to the sun and melted pre-production, like mid-production.
Yeah, because of the fucking bosses.
the bosses are shit.
Black Hedgehog sighted.
I still remember when one of you guys had the misfortune of literally drowning while outside of water.
Yeah, yeah, that was a good day. Yeah. Yeah.
And then there was that awkward stare down between Tails and Eggman, where Eggman decided to, chat up with Tails and congratulate him for getting an A+ at the science fair.
Very nice. That was a wholesome experience. You mentioned Maria, mentioned that, the tact, oh god, I know, I was thinking of something, just, this whole area is freaking, like, messing with my, like, sense of direction right now.
It is a big place.
Do you like a maze in a Sonic game?
Yeah, I think, like, Doug
Don't
even...
home and attack these fucks.
I think, like...
I imagine that would not work.
I think Doug even said...
Because they have guns, and if they shoot you, you're gonna fucking fall off to a pit.
Yeah. I think Doug even said that he couldn't get an A rank in this stage.
Well, it's one of... The arc levels generally is just, in my opinion, one of the hard missions to even get the fucking A ranks.
Because of all this waiting. Look at this waiting with the elevator, and then you gotta go and wait for another elevator.
I mean, I guess it also should be said that the level design for this particular level and its counterpart are just another example of why the Sonic Heroes mentality of gameplay did not fit this game in the slightest.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Like, if they were able to, dial it down back to, like, SA2, then maybe. But otherwise, this game Hedgehog is way too slippery for this kind of terrain.
Nope. Heck, if we really want to go there, we could even do something with, do it with the hallway style of gameplay, like Secret Rings.
I mean, yeah, really.
Would have been a
That
nicer...
probably would have been a better fit for this game than that.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice. Oh my gosh, you found it. Let's see.
Probably BRC.
Maria, I'm glad that you're safe.
Are you sure she's safe?
Are you so sure about that?
Come to think of it, where is Maria?
Oh,
Yeah, BB.
there you go.
Maria?
Maria was never real, Shadow.
Speaking of...
Maria never existed, Shadow. She was me all along.
Now you just
That's why her
have
eyes-
the Devil's Eye dressed up as Maria.
Also, that's why her eyes look so weird here.
She looks like a fucking weird China doll of sorts.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, as far as like her 3D appearances go, she's always looked really weird.
This is Mantis Platoon. Oh,
Again, I just primarily blame the eyes.
this is Mantis Platoon. Intentionally overfed dog is arriving on scene to engage the black creature.
Surprise, Shadow. I was Maria.
I knew it! I knew it!
Those heartless humans, get out of my way.
So heartless.
Dog. Target has been sighted. Proceeding
Fat dog approaching. Oh, I remember now. What I was gonna say was that because you guys were talking about like the acknowledgement of something was so cool. I saw a clip recently that with the Disneyland, the Disney Parks Halloween stuff in full swing, how they have a Hades villain interaction now.
Really?
It's cool. It's cool to see a character performer playing a villain you don't normally see. Nice. But
I mean, think of all the heavy makeup they have to put on just to play that guy.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah,
How
but
would they
it's
handle
so,
the hair?
oh they do. They make it like it's like linked to like an LED or something like built into the. Oh my god,
Oh,
that did some damage. It was linked to like an LED or something in the hair, and they even like synchronize like the flames and stuff on like they're digitally projected flames, but on the stage that he can get all mad and stuff every once in a while. It's like, cool.
Also, maybe it's because I can barely hear the music, but are they currently playing the a boss theme from SA2?
Yes.
I mean, I guess it makes some sense, because this is essentially just this game's recreation of the gun robot fights in that game.
Hey, there you go.
But it's this has always just struck me kind of surprising the moment they actually started playing that theme in these boss fights.
How dare you harm Maria, disgusting humans.
But,
Out of my sight.
I'm here as well. Am I kawaii?
Perfect.
Like his hair is like back, little tentacles. Like anyway, demure or whatever.
Shadow, am I a pretty girl? Shadow-kun.
Shadow-kun.
Ugh.
Kawaii.
I think I almost threw up there.
Oh god.
Sir, your transport is ready. We must go now. Sir, please.
Didn't give this man enough time, you stupid fuck.
I have failed my duty to protect our...
You and every other president.
It's not over. We can continue to fight.
It's really not a bad track record.
The black aliens may have rendered us unable.
Please stop using that phrase.
But we will rally, sir.
Please just
Well,
say
I mean,
aliens.
they are aliens.
Strong and together.
Sir,
They are
especially
aliens,
when this time.
and their skin is literally black. How else should I describe them?
No matter what happens,
You could just call them aliens.
Yeah, literally just aliens.
We have multiple aliens in this franchise, sir.
If only it could be like old times. Call them the Hedgehog troops.
okay.
Being fair, do you call the xenomorphs black aliens too?
No.
Yes.
I still don't know why.
Creatures will feel their own.
I still don't know why. I still don't know how they took that photo of Sonic and Shadow. When would they have had the time to take that photo of Sonic?
Like, it'd have to have been somewhere
Heroes.
between. It'd
and-
have to have been somewhere
I've taken the
between.
last orange GameCube.
God damn it. But, yeah, no. I'd assume it would have to have been, like, in between Heroes in this game. So I guess maybe Eggman was just causing some sort of ruckus with the White House at some point or another, and then they took that opportunity to actually take that photo.
Yeah. I mean, it's never really specified how much time took place between Heroes and Heroes.
Oh, hey,
Shadow.
Tails.
Not you two, Tails.
I will throw this out there and say that this was Colleen's first game role, wasn't it?
No, it was still Amy Palin.
Palin.
Oh, still her?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Again, all the actors in here are the 4Kids actors.
And for some reason, I thought Colleen was a 4Kids actor.
No.
But she wasn't.
2005, Logan.
Again, the only 4Kids actor that bothered to stay after 4Kids went away was Mike.
Yeah, literally.
Damn.
And nowadays, people are wondering if that was for the best or not.
It's again, it's such. Again, it's such a. We're in a really weird time right now.
Yeah. Can't trust anyone nor anything.
But again, it's also having to separate art from the artist, and writing teams here and actors there. It's like,
Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way right now. Whatever we could say about the man, we can never take away the fact that he was and has been a really solid Eggman for all these years. It's
Absolutely. There's a reason he was still staying on board as Eggman, because, some would argue that, out of the 4Kids actors, he was the most consistently best one.
It took a second to warm up, but yeah, he has such personality with him.
It's just unfortunate that now that we know a little bit more about his personal life and beliefs, it's kind of just come to a point where, was that really earned at this point?
Yeah.
I mean,
I just wish there was. It's a very complicated thing as well. I don't think I can really talk about it myself right now.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can't talk about it over a political matter right now. With Shadow about to gun down the president.
Oh, spoilers! That don't happen yet, does it, Doug?
Not this mission.
Okay.
That's the dark mission.
I'm going to assassinate the fucking president, Tails.
And take more of the GameCubes.
Rated E 10 and up.
So then, no, but the other thing I remember now that was really funny, that was really cool, with regards to the quote someone said of how it's cool just to have something acknowledged that is a big moment for everybody is, in the Disney parks, the Hades actor at one point, maybe he saw someone with a t-shirt or someone brought it up, but he acknowledged, he acknowledged the fact that he at one point did fight Sora.
Yep.
And that didn't end out well. He's like, you know what? I picked up. I bet on Cloud. Really thought the dude could beat the kid. Didn't work out. Didn't work out.
Actually, kind of surprised that he knew that much about Kingdom Hearts to actually get that.
Which I'm happy.
And watch currently as Shadow speeding through the level like a Mario Kart character would in Koopa Cape.
I think that's your cue.
He can't always play the game,
welcome,
but it's really.
It's tickling.
That's his post editing cue.
Oh, ha. But yeah, either the cast member playing him was a big fan of Kingdom Hearts or just really did his homework on that and he interacted. It was a very fun day, very fun time. What the? First you win. Ow!
Why'd you break the glass, Shadow?
Why did you break the?
That's
you
not.
saying that, Logan. I'm just that whole story, Logan, just reminds me of with the Deadpool and Wolverine actors. Now that they have those at Disney, referencing the infamous Disney Plus Disney Plus lawsuit, and Wolverine's like, I don't get it. You don't, but they do.
They do.
I love that.
That's great.
So
that Deadpool
I
actor
want-
did his fucking research to do that.
Absolutely. And, no, he's so fun. And apparently one of the nice. Apparently one of the best interactions besides that they do is he can now participate in the Guardians of the Galaxy dance battle, whatever interaction with guests and stuff, in which he and Star-Lord reenact Dirty Dancing at the end.
Ha!
Oh boy.
Careful. I'm sneaking.
Inconspicuous.
Thank God for that Doom auto aim, eh?
Sneaky-dee sneak.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky-dee sneak. Watch as the
And Tails somewhere is just looking at him in utter confusement.
Why? Oh my gosh. Where are we? Where are we going? Oh.
Oh, there we are.
Oh.
He snuck in like a mouse.
He snuck in like a little toony muskrat across the desk.
Fucking rodent? I knew there were
Yeah.
rats.
I knew it.
Dark mission failed.
Fuck you.
Find the truth from
I'm a
I don't
Fuck
care.
the dark mission. All I want is the shiny jewel.
You'll never understand my true desire for the ring pop.
blueberry, my favorite.
So delicious.
Goes down smooth.
I don't remember them tasting like teeth, though.
Hey, we got ourselves
This makes
5
Chaos Emeralds.
They lied to me. They said they lied to me. They said this was rock candy.
Alright,
What do
hey.
you think he was mining for? Diamonds?
Emeralds to me immediately.
Okay.
Okay, 2 more and then the truth about my past will be revealed.
Are you sure?
Totally.
I'll finally know
Yes.
who I am.
You know the old
Hit the
saying
song.
goes,
We seem to have a problem with rats running loose
Yes, James?
on the base. Return immediately to
you know the old
Black
saying
Comet
of
and
chaos is
exterminate
power,
them.
power enriched by the heart, which
The
means
Black
yes,
Comet?
I will get my memories back if I get all the emeralds.
And if
think
I
that only
believe
works-
with my heart very, very much.
No, that's if it's memories. And there's the Black Comet just chilling by the Ark.
Yep.
Oh,
and
just
he's
like
not.
that?
And he's not kidding. We are going into the Comet.
I just love the fact
Oh,
of
fantastic.
I just love the fact of
Come on, Shadow. I've parked the comet right here.
it's like a key.
Okay, I'm gonna switch things up mainly for the villain pathways. So first, we're gonna do the hero mission first,
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
just to keep it to tradition.
Fair enough. So
Shadowhead is evil streak. Now he just suddenly decides to shift gears and become a goody two shoes.
yeah, Eggman will live this timeline.
Shadow, you fuck.
Ow.
Joke's on you, I've been pretending to be a dick all along.
There's no pretending about it. You are.
Hey, Knuckles.
See, even she believed my performance.
Also, who let that red enchilada into my comet?
I love that out of nowhere, like, not even Sonic, not even, like, not even, like, GUN or anybody else, like, Knuckles is in this universe gonna be, ow, you just pop him right then, he's just done. No, the
I like how
fact
you're
that,
calling out when I punch. I like how you comment now when I clearly punched Tails at the beginning of the previous stage.
I didn't even notice, oh my gosh. But this is hard, you shoot him in the head, it's supposed to punch him. But anyway,
It's Barry the Gunna Kid.
What?
I was just gonna let it be quiet for a second so everyone thinks we're crazy. No, fair enough.
But yeah, the primary reason. I mean, you say that about Knuckles being the one to join us for this particular mission. We will have another Comet themed level later, and Sonic will be our partner for that one.
Okay. Also, oh my gosh,
Oh.
those are like
I
some
want my
elite.
gun, dude.
Those are like some elite Black Arms forces.
They are.
Damn.
I just
But
want
yeah,
the gun, man.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
That's
The
disgusting.
hat back.
No, I do like the implication in this universe. It's gonna be Knuckles who's gonna save the entire world, but like do his darndest to destroy this.
Like, listen, this is the closest thing that the mid 2000s had to Knuckles still being among the top dogs of the Sonic series.
Knuckles is
I'm
like
relevant.
looking at Shadow, being like, "Can I ask you a question about Rouge? Why do you want to ask me a question about somebody I don't care about?"
Gosh.
It's like, man, I just imagine that you're talking about Rouge. It's like, you've known her longer than I have. Is she always very, prudent
Nice.
when it comes
There
to
we go.
keeping secrets? How would I know?
How the
yeah,
fuck
that's
would
one of the
I know?
strongest- I think it's one of the strongest guns in the game now.
I mean, you know what? You say that about Knuckles. Like you say that Knuckles actually would do whatever, like doing everything in his power to badmouth Rouge.
Yeah, he would.
Even if it's not entirely accurate.
It's like, yes, all the fucking time. She keeps my emeralds from me. That's a secret enough.
Honestly, Shadow, I don't think she's a good friend to have in your circle. I feel like you might need to cut her out of your life.
Shadow, you need to distance yourself from that kind of toxicity. She's with the wrong crowd.
What the hell are you even talking about? What?
And once Shadow realized that, he went home and started eating cookies. Lots of cookies. He became huge. Huge! Got any cookies, Knuckles?
That was a fun marathon.
Yeah, it was. It was so fun seeing you and James reacting to all of these things that I've been exposed to for years.
Oh!
I got a ball! Good for me!
Good for me! Oh my gosh. Cut that out. Knock it off. Or cut it out. Is it cut it out or knock it off?
Also, I could have
it
sworn
goes
I
back
heard
and forth, but I think he mostly says cut it out.
Also, maybe my ears were deceiving me, but I could have sworn someone was turning on Metal Sonic somewhere in the back there.
Run!
Sorry, Knuckles, I'm fucking off.
Whoa! Whoa, nice. You skipped a whole little scooter section.
Oh, he just he just followed.
Oh, that's cool. You know how to teleport to Shadow. All right, now I can finally find a buddy to go out and play the games with.
You can teleport.
Anyway. Trying to remember if there was a key there.
Man. So.
It seemed like there was anything of any importance.
I gotta throw this out there. Throw a hot take out there. I'm not a fan of all the motion blur and bloom that they're adding into these stages.
It's bad.
I'm not either.
That's a hot take.
Oh.
Oh.
Because a lot of this looks so cool. I wish I could freaking.
I mean, look.
There we go. I wish I could actually see.
Like, this was around the same time when that stuff was becoming really popular, and you know how people are when something gets really popular and they want to play around with it every which way they can.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, remember Twilight Princess?
Yeah.
Bloom as far as the eye could see.
Ah, you somehow repaired your vehicle?
There will be boxes where it will show teardrops. That's another way to actually heal up your machines.
Oh my gosh, I was an idiot when I played this as a kid. I tried to do the freaking like leap of faith to jump from one to another.
I thought of that too until I figured it out.
Wow, you're smart.
No.
Yes, you are. Shush.
Shushing.
Work smarter, not harder, Sonic says.
Kids, there's nothing more awesome than being hugged by Baloo!
Baloo!
It's Vaccinator.
But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's your penis!
First, you say yes, then you say
then you say yeah, you say yeah.
Anyway. Oh my gosh, these are longer levels than I was remembering.
Oh, these are very long. They're so long.
And we gotta play it twice, Sammy.
Ah!
We're here for the long haul.
Yep. Whoa.
I know strats.
I see you. I perceive you. Oh no, no more of this shit.
Knuckles like
I just wanted to imagine, like, as the music was sort of just stopping there for a moment, I can just imagine whatever DJ's running the music in this place just had to flip the disc.
Literally.
Oh, I thought you like that. I thought you were gonna say that the DJ was one of the black arms that we just shot. And
Death J.
They shot him and then they got the next DJ available.
We need another DJ. So,
give it up for my musical brother, Death J.
I gotta be honest, Doug. Please tell him, nice. Please tell me that the dark mission does not require us to go as far into this stage.
Doug's silent sizzle.
Do you want to know what you gotta do for the dark mission, Logan?
What's that?
Kill every gun soldier.
But there has been like none of them.
Robots also count.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the robots count.
That's what Black Doom was referred to by rats on their home turf.
Those are big ass rats.
They pray at night, they stalk at night.
They're the rats.
Ooh.
And they celebrate yet another birthday age.
Hey.
Shadow, what did you have with me today? Cake and ice cream is on its way. Shadow, you're such a good boy this year.
Nice. This is actually incredible what you've just done.
Oh
There
my
we
god.
Do you want to gush about that, Doug, or you want me to?
Gosh, about what?
About what you just pulled off there? You slick dick.
You
You're not being those allegations.
If you're over death planes like the black sludge there, you can actually just bypass them even with chaos control fully depleted.
So cool.
So take that with it. So just use that to your advantage if you can.
Yeah, skip all of them sections. What's up? Whoa!
Oh, wait a minute. You're not Black Doom.
So Logan, did you?
I'm Egg Doom.
So Logan, did you want to explain why you called Doug Slick Dick? Do you know something we don't know?
It rhymed. I don't want to call him a
Hold on. Sammy, you didn't know he had a slick dick?
I know that, but I don't know why Logan knows that.
Okay, all I know is that it rhymes, it rolls off the tongue, poor phrase, better than slick prick, so it had to have been that.
I don't
This
think...
is not your finest...
How either of you knew that, I feel like is something that's inappropriate for the viewer base.
Also, Eggman, for this to be known as your finest creation.
Metal
Finest
Sonic is
creation, my
leaping in the
nuts.
corner.
Don't drop them here, no! Said creator about his finest creation yet.
Funny that you say Sonic. We'll soon see him later.
Okay.
Well, no,
Yeah.
what I was saying is just the whole notion of, like, he's saying this is his finest creation yet, and I said Metal Sonic is weeping in the corner.
Go.
Yeehaw.
You know, not gonna lie, I feel kind of cheated. I was hoping to shove my fist right up Black Doom's face right about now.
What?
Now instead all we gotta do is play frickin' Dr. Eggman's Neopets game.
Neopets.
I mean, punching Eggman's fun, so I guess I'll savage that.
Salvage. Yeah. I can still piece this together into a pretty fun weekend.
Nice.
I like that timing.
You know,
Just enough.
today I learned that you can actually do that multiple times before the meter runs out.
You can do it up
yeah.
to
You
4
didn't
times.
know
if I
that
remember.
before?
Nope.
Yeah, he's done that a few times.
I was not
Yeah.
paying attention to that.
Bro.
I thought you were just getting it multiple times.
Listen, I know Shadow the Hedgehog's kind of a dull-ass game at the end of the day, but I didn't think he would lose focus that easily every time he got a freaking Shadow Fever.
Fun up on.
Whoa. Alright, here we go.
I got a Knuckles.
Don't need to look again.
Hey, Knuckles, you say something?
Awesome show, right, Knuckles?
Knuckles. He's
No.
just like up against
Yeah,
the
he's
wall
looking-
in a little Knuckles-shaped crater.
Just then, when he first appeared on screen, Knuckles did actually look like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Knuckles, Shadows, did we just
Shadow. I had no idea. I'm not jealous.
Oh no. I'm a witness.
So, yeah, it turns out we're going to be cry-chopping Eggman again. God damn it.
Knuckles gets to
And
watch.
and apparently Knuckles is not here to witness it.
Knuckles disappeared.
In this cutscene, he's not, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Finally.
He was too squeamish. He didn't want to see Eggman's blood.
Knuckles being the squeamish type sounds like the most back-ass-work thing I've ever heard.
7.
I guess it's just a matter of like how many bloody activities do you imagine Knuckles doing on Angel Island?
Best. No one can tell me what to do. This is who I am.
I'm a rebel.
What? Goodbye, Doctor.
Karate chop action!
Remember, folks, we did the hero mission to do that.
So you still can't kill Eggman
Are you
regardless.
telling me that killing Eggman isn't a heroic thing to do?
Did the song
Oh,
just
don't
say
worry,
like,
we can do it one more time later.
Oh no.
Did the
Fantastic.
did the
Mind
song
you,
out,
one more time.
did the song's lyrics really just go like,
Rise up from the grave.
If I
yeah,
remember,
something like
yeah.
that.
God, these songs are so funny.
This is one of the. This is the same song that will be played once you complete the True Villain playthrough. Thanks to the mod, I'll probably replace one of the playthrough endings with that song.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just kind of funny how we have the opportunity to, go full on like Twist Hero and take it straight to Black Doom, but nah, instead we just got Eggman out of freaking nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
From the top rope. Also, these FMVs, like, no, I can't even say thank. They didn't even learn their lesson with Sonic 06. They make you watch these credits over and over, and you will remember.
Listen. There were only like 4 credits in Sonic 06 from what I remember, and at least with every single ending, they were different. Here, you have to watch this thing like 10 times, maybe 11.
And it's always the exact same FMVs. Like,
technically
at least,
11, yeah.
Damn, and even with like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, there was at least different things that they could show. With Shadow the Hedgehog,
right,
it's like 9% is the
No,
exact
actually,
same.
I remember 12.
Oh man.
Because I
damn,
expert.
like-
True.
Oh, right.
Well, actually, wait, no, we got something different here. We got Red Skies.
Hey.
Oh, they put a red filter over it. Lottie devil damn da.
Did the comics ever try to adapt any of the Shadow storyline and stuff?
Yeah, they did.
I'd say I don't know if there were ever any like direct adaptations, but I know the Black Arms are still a thing in the Archie comics. Like at first they tried to hand wipe it by saying that like they're busy fighting off another alien race, which is why they wouldn't be appearing in the comics. And then later in the reboot era, they tried to introduce a new faction that tried to avenge Black Doom and take over the world, including their own little version of Shadow called Eclipse, for which, he's fine for what he is, but I felt like a lot of reboot Archie, he kind of got cut off before he could really hit his prime.
Aww.
Unfortunately, Archie burned too many bridges from Sega. Just couldn't stand it no more.
Stands it no more.
Which is why they have such a tight grip on the IDW line now, for better and for worse.
Mm-hmm.
This
Almost
game is
dead.
weird.
Isn't it, though? And there are people that clamor for this shit to return, which is why we have Sonic X Shadow Generations now.
We like
I'm
our
sure
popular
that-
hedgehogs.
But I'm sure they'll do it justice, and like the stage will be fun to play again. And
I mean, yeah, I have faith that Sonic X Shadow Generations will make it actually worthwhile, as opposed to here, where it just felt very out of left field.
yeah,
And you know what? Even if the Shadow campaign isn't all that good, you still have Generations, and to this day, it is still one of the best 3D Sonic games ever made, so, yeah, at least you're getting something nice out of that package.
Yeah. Assuming you don't already own Sonic Generations on PC or whatever.
That's fair.
In which case, you may as well get that refund.
So right here we go, round 2.
God.
Again!
Give it up for playthrough 4, everybody!
What the?
Also, hello. What's this here? What Sammy just posted.
Never had that happen.
Yeah, I just saw you like hovering.
Black Doom was originally intended to appear as the main villain of the Shadowfall arc, where he would be resurrected by Mephiles the Dark and resume his role as leader of the Black Arms. However, by request of Sega, he was written out of this position and replaced with Black Death, while Eclipse the Darkling was created to fill Mephiles' general role as secondary
I
antagonist.
almost read that.
I was about
as
to say, what kind of fanfic am I fucking hearing?
I almost. It was official. I almost misread that, Sammy, as Eclipse the Darling.
It Eclipse the Darling.
But no, he's a Darkling, and you know what? I'll give Eclipse this. Even though I don't think like a whole lot about him, I'll still take him over Mephiles because at least Eclipse has more to him than just generic cookie-cutter anime villain with a crystalline shadow skin.
Don't you?
I'm on the opposite side, honestly.
Oh.
I kind of do prefer Mephiles because, to be fair, he's one of the not counting the comics on this part. He's one of the only few villains that actually at least does something. Like one objective
Sonic.
that most exactly. That's
he
one of the
did
few
his
that most
objective.
villains don't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, man, you wish he had more to him beyond that.
Yeah. And not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of Eclipse's characterization.
Well, like I said, like I don't think Eclipse is any amazing either. I feel like I would probably like him a bit more if they actually gave more time to really flesh him out. But again, that was right around the time where Archie had to like debunk their Sonic series.
Yeah.
And I do acknowledge that, but again, I'm just not a fan of his characterization for what was present.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, like he is probably one of my least favorite characters from the reboot series, but even then, like it doesn't mean like too much because like I don't remember him appearing like that frequently because again, this was right around the time they were having like the big Unleashed story arc, which lots of moving pieces around that time.
Yeah. So also, like, I found out that, like, Black Doom was apparently off limits to be portrayed in the comics as well by Sega's request, so that's why he doesn't really appear much.
Right. Like, I know he appears in, like, flashbacks, but, like, he himself does not show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's just one of those things, the more I stop to think about it, like, maybe the reason why they keep having all these hardball, like, stipulations against other, like... tough stuff. But yeah, no, I guess now that I think about it, especially that with Black Doom returning for Sonic X Shadow Generations, I guess the primary reason why these, these stipulations against other outside creators is, enforced as they are, because like Sega and Sonic Team are just in that whole position of like, no, we're doing this ourselves.
Yeah.
Even if it's unfortunately kind of been proven time and again that that's probably the last thing they should be doing.
Literally.
Death to all who oppose me.
Wow.
Jesus, Shadow, calm it down there.
Anybody who gets in
He's
my
going
way
the
is
villain route. What'd you expect?
I mean, you already got them all, Shadow.
Shadow, calm down.
Shadow, calm.
perfect.
Shadow, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Take the chill emerald and go.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember that one Vine where it's like someone's giving you coffee. It's like, I'm now depressed but fast.
Like that might have been.
I just forget what the whole thing went.
I think that was that has to have been like a Pizza Tower related fan comic.
Well, well, the thing is, I know someone like took it and made it a Pizza Tower comic, but again, that comic was based on something that already existed. I was just trying to remember what the whole thing. Oh, I think I know what it is. Or it's like, more espresso, less depresso. I'm still depressed, but now I'm fast.
Something that just makes me think back to a comic based on Pizza Tower, which also had a crossover with Madeline from Celeste, and it's like,
oh, right.
she's talking to him about how she climbed up a whole mountain to go basically as a whole like character building moment, and then Pepito just does that in like literally a split moment with what he can do, and he's like, okay, now what?
It's like,
now you're gonna
am I less depressed now? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I went to go get it. If I'm gonna go get a drink, it's just these stages again, man.
Oh, Shadow. What a coincidence running into you here. Actually, I'm on a government assignment to track down a chaos camp in the area. How about we both go for it together?
I would.
Yeah.
I'm looking this up. I'm looking up if there's a mod.
That red block is a firewall designed to ward
While you're doing that, Logan, you were gone when I was talking about it. I want to make sure I got it right. You know that meme where it's like someone was giving someone coffee? It's like, less depresso, more espresso. It's like, I'm depressed, but now I'm fast. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, that was it. It's like, I'm depressed, but now I'm fast. And like the camera starts shaking.
Also, take pleasure, everybody, knowing that we're not helping that backstabbing bitch Rouge through with this mission.
Never.
Except for one mission, but that's later.
Okay.
It's like,
I assume it's the one that takes place in the jungle.
Yeah, it's like, rude Shadow, what'd I do to you? Oh, do you want me to start right here, right now?
Okay, I think another big thing that I can't expect the game to be able to do this, but in which case then one could still make the argument of why they even attempt to do this, is that this game is no Mass Effect, where like, as someone saying to someone who finally actually beat that trilogy, this game is no Mass Effect in that, like, there's no, like, unique dialogue for a lot of things, apart from maybe the in-between, like, level cinematics, so, like, a lot of it can feel, like very artificial and, or, like, inconsequential, so, like, you could be gunning down human beings with their own weapons in front of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then 2 stages later, they'll be like, Shadow, where are you? We need your help, man! Like, as if, like, nothing had just happened.
I guess that also does bring up something else I was thinking about bringing up. When you really stop and think about it, does Shadow feel like the kind of character that needs, like, a whole game based around morality? Because after SA2 and Heroes, I don't really think so.
Oh.
Well, again, I think
like,
a lot of it is...
Like, he already had his whole bit, like, moment of mystique with SA2, and then after that, he's practically just been pretty much the literal textbook definition of an anti-hero.
True. Well, I think in this case, it's less a matter of, like, questioning his morality, and more so a matter of, again, addressing that stupid plotline that Heroes introduced about him having amnesia.
Well, I mean, I'm not just talking about that. I'm just saying, like, if this game, let alone the series, needed the whole, like, good route, evil route nonsense that you normally see in games like that, like Mass Effect, or even some of Warren Spector stuff, like Deus Ex or Epic Mickey, for better or worse.
I mean, honestly, I would argue no, especially considering the fact that, like, and this isn't really a spoiler, because I think most people know this at the time, it generally doesn't matter which path you decide to take Shadow, because, like, none of them are canon except for the true story.
Right. Because, like, in general, it just feels like a total... At most, this is all just what-if shit, because otherwise it really does not matter.
Interestingly enough, while trying to look up any mods for this game, I did find that there is a Shadow randomizer.
Oh, I remember.
I mean, randomizers have been getting pretty popular lately, so I guess that doesn't surprise me too much.
Yeah. And again, yes, there is Shadow the Hedgehog Reloaded, but we're not doing that.
Yet.
Also, let's be real. I'm gonna be totally honest here. How many games can you think of off the top of your head that have done a morality system right? Because I can't really think of much, if any.
I mean, Mass Effect was a big one up until the final, like, until the 3rd game, where, again, the problem was that, like, there wasn't a whole lot. Like, you could have been very evil, but still, you know, do what you need to do and whatnot.
Like, it always feels like something they try to do for the sake of a pull, but then they do the most half-baked job with it ever. And then there's also the matter of if you actually go all the way with it, like, especially if it's a series you want to keep going with, it's kind of one of those things like, what route do you take? Because obviously you can't do it all at once.
Yeah, let me look it up, actually.
Like, heck, remember freaking Star Fox Command?
Well, apparently there's Fate. Oh, that's right, Fable apparently had a morality system in it. The first Fable did.
And I know...
Yeah, and Hey, go ahead.
Just another example that I can think of, in terms of, like, morality systems that don't mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, is a Spider-Man Web of Shadows, where it's like, you can do whatever you want in that game, but there's only, like, 2 choices that really drastically change the story all that much. Like, the rest of them are just, like, the most it really affects is what heroes you can summon to help you with certain battles, but that's about it.
And then which ones ends up becoming symbiote fodder?
Yeah, essentially, like, basically the 2 big choices that you can take that actively affect the ending, one of them involve a mission with, like, Symbiote Black Cat. You can choose to, like, you know, be with her or save her, you know, whether, you know, you hook up with MJ or you hook up with the Black Cat. Yeah, that of all things is what changes the ending. And then the second one, which I don't... And then the second one, which both makes sense and doesn't make sense, is near the end of the game, scientists made, like, this giant antenna that's supposed to, like, neutralize all the symbiotes. And you can choose to either activate it, and, you know, obviously get rid of all the symbiotes, or for some devil damn reason, you can choose to destroy the tower and decide, I want to take Venom on mano a mano.
Huh. It's like, that's cheating, I can't have help. I love it freaking happened, they were just like, no, you're not in this game.
Also, it's sad, too, because now that I think about it, this is the only mission in the game that Amy has any part in.
Yeah.
I guess when there was a second Halloween level that she was in.
Nope.
This is the only one. And, yeah, no, this is the fact that, like, for the sake of this playthrough, we're not doing her mission, so for all intents and purposes, Amy shouldn't even be here.
It doesn't
Amy,
make
fuck
sense.
off.
This ain't Pumpkin Hill. We ain't in it.
You ready?
Even my dog agrees with my sentiment.
I don't hear her, but I'll take your word for it.
James, I'm excited for the Plucky Squire coming out in a couple, little while.
I'm curious about it myself.
Oh,
It
that's
looks
coming
fun.
out.
Yep, just about 4 more days from now.
Yeah, have we already said already on this channel that there's been way too many games coming out this September?
Yep.
There are quite a bit.
Like they're pretty much dropping their entire load this entire month and leaving scraps for the rest of them.
The list that
Well,
I'm
I mean,
aware
like, I
of
wouldn't
right
say
now,
what we get afterwards are like fully scraps, because I know November has at least 1 or 2 big titles. Like we have Mario and Luigi Brothership coming out in November.
As we
And then we have-
Ant and Blast.
And then there's
discuss-
Mario Jamboree in October.
as well as Sonic X Shadow in October.
But again, it's like this month alone, there's been like a lot of big hitters coming out, or are coming out anyway. Like this month alone, we're getting the Epic Mickey remaster, we're getting Plucky Squire, Dead Rising Deluxe remaster, the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and God knows how much else.
Use the control stick to ascend and descend. Holding down the A button will let me fly a little faster.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, not for nothing, fellas, you probably could save some of these releases for like another month or so, because, oh, and then, actually, that's right, another game that came out this freaking month, Bakaru.
Yeah, we got freaking
right.
Bakaru. In September, we're going to get Plucky Squire. September is also going to give us...
Echoes of Wisdom.
Echoes of Wisdom, as we already mentioned, probably Epic
That's
Mickey.
another big one.
For me, I'm excited because in addition to Epic Mickey, we're going to get a kickstarted remastering of a game that I want to do for the channel. Another point-and-click game called Broken Sword.
That, and I know for those that are old Sunsoft enthusiasts, we recently also got the sequel to the cult classic Gimmick.
Yeah, Gimmick 2. How is that, by the
um,
way, James?
That's been pretty good. Honestly, if anything, it caught me by surprise that they got freaking David Weiss to do the music.
Nice. Let me see. Another one I could think of. They haven't given us a specific date. They just said that it's going to be somewhere later this year. But the Croc remaster.
That's true. We got that coming out.
Well, thankfully not coming out in September, but all the same, I'm curious to see where that's going to go. You know, on the bright side, at least Sonic and Shadow don't have to worry, because their game ain't coming out till October.
Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm.
If that was another one that was coming out this month, oh boy.
Yeah, I think Doug
Give me
would have had
some
to
time.
prioritize getting that game.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like, let me have time to enjoy the games I enjoy.
Right?
The ones I can get.
Especially without meeting some of them are.
I still need to plan out what all I am going to be getting by Christmas this year, because, like, I know the big thing I talked with my folks about is getting a Steam Deck at long last, but as far as, like, games go, I know Brothership's definitely going to be one I want to get. Maybe the Generations port, if I hear that... Actually, I'll probably get it anyway, because, again, Generations, but, like, if the Shadow part ends up being any good, that'll be another thing.
Well, I mean, the fact that's already as jam-packed as it is already a feat in and of itself.
Yeah. I'm really half and half when it comes to Echoes of Wisdom, because, like, I have no doubt it'll be a good game, because, you know, Zelda usually has a generally high pedigree with itself. Look at all these Chow.
Wow.
That's nice.
Oh
It's
my
like-
god!
Oh boy. Like, I know Zelda generally has, like, a pretty strong pedigree in and of itself, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was just something Tears of the Kingdom did specifically, but I've been realizing I've not really been getting into Zelda as much as I did when I was younger.
It takes a bit. Echoes of Wisdom could be what pulls me out of the lump, but oh my god, what is that thing?
Yes.
Freaking, like... Oh my gosh. Doug
That thing
Scary
actually speeds
Skelly
up in the mod.
Cousin. Oh, great.
You know,
And
because
we
you
are.
can... If,
This way.
you know, because you can keep on grinding, and it's like, that thing is never catching up.
The doctor's gotta be
But
this
in the
way.
mod, they make him spookier.
Yep, by being
Oh
fast.
boy.
I want a mod
Hey.
that just replaces this with Maria jump scares.
Why would you want that
White woman
specifically?
jump scare?
Exactly. Just the like disappointment.
Is this the kind of midnight thoughts you have before you go to bed?
I just see that generally being Logan's thoughts 24/7.
I miss my wife too.
Okay, I guess that's another time Amy appears in another mission. She's with us with the Eggman fight here.
Literally, you missed out on that. I'm like, why are you here? What the fuck?
I mean, when I was saying that Amy only in that one mission, I just said that one mission. I didn't even consider it like boss fights.
Yeah. Because I would consider this to be part of the stage we just left as well.
Yeah, really. That could also be Seth Omega in the way, even though we've seen him 2 more times.
But that chaos
I
helped.
I totally helped everybody.
Come to think of that, I want to say everyone else gets at least two or three missions. Otherwise, like Amy's the only one that only gets the one.
Well, I guess it's also a matter of like how many of the characters also partake in bosses.
Espio's one of them. Same with Vector.
I know Espio is one of them. Sonic's definitely in at least 1 or 2 or 3 of them.
Well, I did say Vector, so.
Okay, yeah, Vector's in one. I don't think Rouge is in the one Black Bull fight that you've taken the jungle, is she?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, okay. I think the only ones that don't really help out with bosses are Tails and Charmy.
Yeah,
well,
they don't help.
Fuck kids, I guess.
Not that it means anything, because again, they're like, unless you have a second player, they're just glorified tag-alongs.
Oh, Skiddly Whiskers.
You know, if Maria was still following you, I would have gone with like something that I told Doug, like when he was playing this for testing. Just like, Shadow, there's one thing I want you to do. Kill them. Kill every last one of them. Do it.
Kill them all. They must all be eliminated.
Shadow, kill John Lennon. Shadow, I want you to kill John Lennon. I hate his fucking music so much. I hate that he was naked on an album. It offended me greatly. I didn't need to see that.
Well,
Actually, since we're just talking about that very random thing, but I think Doug, very random thing, but Logan might like, just the whole interruption thing where it's like, I promise you, Mickey Rooney, revenge.
Mickey Rooney.
I was jealous. Why couldn't Eleanor Rigby be about me?
Damn, Maria, that's a... Why couldn't it be about me? Why doesn't he acknowledge my calls?
Maria is a cool sounding, like, name.
You have to talk to Paul McCartney
This is one of the few reasons why we're doing the... This is one of the few reasons that we're doing double playthroughs here.
Because this is well, the interesting bit is you get to hear the moment where it's like, you know, we're all like, yeah, we're into this, and then you get the second playthrough moments where it's like we're just in delirium, like.
That's right.
You know what, let's think about it for a moment. What kind of entertainment did Marie even get during her time on the Ark? I remember back in SA2, we kind of joked around a bit that apparently, like, maybe she and Shadow watched a lot of, like, old-school Hanna-Barbera back in the day. But beyond that,
let me see if there's that. I think the most sensible thing I could think of is that they probably read a bunch of stories together, you know, like, you know, fairy tales or whatnot.
Oh, look at all the lonely shadows.
For some reason, like, one random headcanon that I had one day that just kind of stuck with me is that they both would be into, like, doing origami with each other.
I could...
My name's Maria.
So Logan is in full delirium.
Delirium.
You know what? Does this game have any sort of cover of frickin' to the pressure? Everything's just
I don't believe so.
No.
That's a crime.
Maria, I'm glad that you're safe.
Man, I will be very happy once we're done with this game.
I'm having fun though. We have an expert playing this game, and that's all I can ask for. I enjoy this.
I just like justifying fucking Shadow's mentality of like he's like Alucard from like fucking Symphony of the Night, where he almost gets tricked into believing like the succubus posing as Lisa, his mom, being like, kill them all.
Curse the infidels.
We must slap them. Slap every last one of them.
In the face.
Give them pink belly,
Yes.
Shadow. This is my wish
Pink
of
belly.
you.
Pink belly.
I hate those. To this day, I hate those. Shadow.
Well,
just gotta say something like that.
no. Here's the thing. You know why Black Doom hates pink bellies? Because that's where his devil damn eye is.
Oh, you know what? That would hurt a lot.
That would
What?
give him pink eye
like,
then.
yeah. If you gave black, oh my god.
Well, hold on a minute. Are we talking about Doom's Eye specifically? Because, I mean, that's the only place where I can think of, like, the eyes on the stomach.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
let's be honest. We don't see what's underneath Doom's robes. There could be an eye there.
I mean, when he
I guess
transforms,
you're right.
when he transforms for the umpteenth time, there's always like some big eye somewhere. According to the Sonic X Shadows, like really cool artwork we saw, he's just flat out becoming a biblical angel now,
God.
or demon.
How ironic.
Also, poor Doug. I heard his reaction to pink eye.
Yeah, because I actually had that fucking happen.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Are you feeling better now?
That was years ago. I still fucking
Okay,
hate
we
that
get-
experience.
Please don't die now.
Whoa.
What do you mean, dying?
There you go.
Dining on the schedule, toots. Yeah, we did it.
I'm
Oh
afraid he's
boy,
dying.
roasted robot, my favorite.
Oh my God.
How dare you harm Maria?
Maria's more than harmed. She's dead. She's on the floor.
Maria is Shadow.
It's like,
we need
man, that was so boss. What do you think, Maria? Was that based? Maria?
Shadow.
Where's Maria? And Doom's Eye literally just points right to her carcass.
With her little tentacle finger, with what her dying breath. Shadow, you really are my little pug.
No!
What's a PogChamp?
How's a PogChamp?
That's for you to decide. The ultimate PogChamp. This is who I am.
I think Logan and I have
Also,
set into delirium because these stages are so fucking long.
Also, sorry to say, Tails, we're not going to ever help you with this mission.
No.
Which I believe is you still got to deal. You have to. Okay, another age-old thing of defeating all the Black Arm soldiers.
Yeah.
Oh man! Wait a minute.
How many-
Defeating the Black Arm soldiers would technically still help, right?
How many stages, Doug? How many stages do you think there are where the objective is not to kill X amount of something?
Well, I hate to tell you, that's going to make up a good majority of the missions.
Yeah.
One element that most people did not like about Sonic Heroes, and they made that a huge, like,
Who wants to play?
thing in this
Who
game.
wants to play the Chaotix mission every goddamn time?
Sure, why not?
That's the worst thing ever, all the time. That was right. The menstruation orientation.
Oh, what's that? You want us to... Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
What's that? You want us to combine the Chaotix missions with the redonkulously long length of the Team Dark missions? Oh, you're a greedy little skank. I like you.
Oh.
Bend over and say you love this game.
I don't know. No, I'm enjoying this. No, this is fun. It's just funny to like just imagine all this going down and having to do this over and over. But I mean, I still think that again, as we discussed in the first session, the not losing rings immediately on death, being able to like actually latch on and climb up walls, like there are some really good ideas here. I'm bummed this was the last game to actually utilize this engine because it felt like they were really building up to something cool.
Well, unfortunately, Logan, this was made off of the Renderware engine, which I want to say, starting with around the later 2000s, I think fully got bought out by EA.
Wow.
Well,
break.
What is it?
Why are you trying to break it?
He wants the
Using
Gatling
GIF.
gun by itself.
Yeah, because that can happen.
This thing's got a lot of health.
Well, why not blow up the gun with another gun?
Can it work? Oh, jeez, that took a while. Hey,
There you go.
there we go. There goes the president's plane.
That's nice.
See, I knew I would get it out, and my hands are only mildly scarred.
Mr. President, I know you're in a big hurry, but honestly, I don't really care.
I'm faster than you. I'm faster than the
trying to be
president.
Shadow.
I'm faster than the president.
No, you gotta, come on, like, you gotta say that's cool, Doug, that I love that, like, one of the most, like, euphoric moments of this game is being able to skip an entire level of it, like, not have to play it for as much, because you just chaos control your way out of it.
Oh, I love it.
Which should be worth noting about how the developers looked at the length of their stages when one of the major rewards you can get is not having to play that level for, like, a solid chunk of it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sonic. Oh god.
Sonic the best.
Welcome to Sonic. Oh god.
Welcome to Sonic.
Welcome to Sonic. Welcome to Sonic. May I take your order?
Welcome to Sonic's, where we're not a hedgehog.
Welcome to Sonic's, where dreams come to die.
We're not a hedgehog, please understand.
I'm a capybara.
I am, in fact, a capybara.
I'm a capybara.
A capybara
you'll treat me with
that's late
respect.
on giving his driver's lessons.
I'm a capybara, you will treat me with respect. If you don't, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
I have been known to murder people. I am, after all, a capybara.
As we all know, reality's most least likely murderer.
I mean, have you ever heard of capybara murderers? That's because we cover our tracks very well.
Why am I hearing little crackles? Is that just on me? Am I going crazy?
No, I'm hearing him too.
Is it the stream?
It's the stream.
Oh, I think it's the stream.
Yeah.
Is it the stream?
Well, hang on.
No worries.
Let's take a listen, see what happens.
Whoa.
Oh, I heard that.
5 chaos.
Okay, so it wasn't me going crazy. Okay.
I'll fix it once I pause.
All good, all good. The day of reckoning.
Shadow, help me! I got way too close to the outlet.
Okay. 2 more, then the
It's
truth about
tingling,
the
Shadow.
revealed. I'll find
Why did you even do that?
I thought it would be cool.
For the rays.
For the race.
Cursed humanity lied to me, Shadow. They said that I would get lit. Flee to the Black Comet and exterminate them.
My God, listen to him.
The Black Comet?
I don't know if it's going to turn. I don't know if it's going to show up in the recording or not.
It's not.
Okay, basically on our end, we were just hearing like he was like twitching about.
Man, that man's having
the audio quality of the stream's absolute garbage right now.
Not garbage.
that man's
but
having a big old seizure.
All right, but we made
Black
it.
Doom after a sugar high.
All right, be right back.
Hammer back!
Man.
You're welcome. We got 50.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We gotta kill us some gun soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
There's one right now. We just gotta work our way up. There we go.
Unfortunately, they're all mixed, so you're gonna have to rely on some pretty heavy-duty firepower in order to take them out efficiently.
Oh, we got.
Oh yeah, didn't show this off yet.
Oh yeah, the satellite gun.
Oh my!
Boom.
Just aim and then let the satellite up above do the work.
That makes no sense.
What's
in-
that?
Anyway. I like
don't know.
using this one better.
Yeah, it makes about as I don't know. It makes about as much sense as an ancient Egyptian pyramid, which we've already established is canon in this universe.
An ancient Egyptian
why not?
pyramid?
I mean,
No, ancient.
That's not really abnormal there,
Oh.
Logan.
Damn it! I misspoke, but you're absolutely right. No, that would absolutely be natural. An ancient Egyptian.
It's almost
rock.
like well, Logan. I hate to tell you this, Planet Mobius was a fucking lie.
No. But no, an ancient Egyptian rocket.
That's it.
Ancient Egypt. Okay, I mean, to be fair, who's to say that wasn't Eggman's?
I love the fact
I
they
mean,
just
it
made
did have the
like
Eggman insignia on it, didn't it?
Yeah,
I think so.
I love that. It's just like.
I mean, either way, like it's. Listen, people will always brag about that, but never realize that. What if, in the event, like, think of what would happen if Eggman's usual teleporter to the Ark started to fail on him?
Yeah. What happens if kids are gonna start copying this? Real kids should not. Oh no! A real kid shouldn't use Formula One race cars to chase after hedgehogs.
God damn it! I was actually thinking about that too.
I love that. I love that stupid line.
Well, there are no Formula 1 race cars here, are there?
I forgot how tasteful did Sonic X My God, I'm 30 years old and it's still happening because I've had something syrupy. How tastefully did Sonic X handle the touchy, like, deep matter of Shadow's like story?
About as tactful as 4
honestly,
kids usually would.
Yeah, more or less. I mean, I'd assume with the original, like, Japanese, like, translation and whatnot, it's probably around the same as the games, but I'm honestly overdue to actually watch it.
Have you ever seen the entirety of Sonic X?
Admittedly, no. I've only gone as far, like, back when I was watching it as a kid, when 4Kids TV was still a thing, I only got as far as, I want to say it was roughly around the Sonic Adventure 2 arc, where I stopped.
Right.
Or just forgot to continue.
I know I saw the entirety of it, but it was like decades ago.
Yep, same here. Is it actually been decades?
Like, I want to say I didn't even like I definitely know I didn't see the part where they brought in Emerald, where they gave him a really weird ass name change, and of course the Metarex saga.
Was it actually decades ago, Hype?
Well, I mean, yeah, the anime came out in like the mid to late aughts, didn't it?
I'll tell you this right now. As of 2024, it is officially old enough to drink.
The fucking realization of that. Fucking priceless.
It's like, but like, there are certain things I can accept. You know, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Okay, that's old. But Sonic X.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also old.
I got that thing on a freaking Game Boy Advance cartridge. It was super compressed.
Oh my God.
And now
I can only imagine.
That's
I can only imagine the internal pains you'll get when we reach a point where Sonic Boom is 10 years old.
Don't!
You said that, and I hate to tell you this now. I think it already did turn 10 years old.
Looking at
no, I thought we had at least another year or two before it did.
What
no, it's going too soon. It's not now, just soon.
Okay.
I guess it came out in 2014.
It is 2014, but not around this time.
Okay,
probably late October or November.
Yeah, early November, November 8th. We got a couple. We have another month and a half until it's 10 years old. Jesus.
Either way, it's gonna happen sooner than you think.
I just start walking out, guys. It's happening. It's happening.
And we all just turn into raisins by the end of the day.
Guys, it's happening. The most mid-TV show Sonic's ever had is about to turn 10 years old.
It was so
Sonic
weird.
Prime is 10 years old?
Ha. I was going...
Okay, maybe that's...
I was gonna say, it was very weird in that, like, it's mid, but it would sometimes have, like, little hiccups into, like, really solid, like, funny bits.
Unfortunately, Sonic Boom, from what I immediately remember, is pretty much the textbook definition of why humor among friends can be funny, but it can also be very fucking cringeworthy.
I mean, especially when
because that's all that show was. It was just a whole bunch of writer dudes who just we're just coming up with funny shit, kind of in the same way that we do, and then just do it and hope that some of it's good, and pray that none of it's bad.
There's certain reasons, like there are reasons why we don't bring up Captain Snoot anymore. Like, he had his time in the sun. We had a lot of fun memories, but now we do new things. Now we got the cool reviews. Now we got Shadow shooting another robot again.
So
sometimes the jokes land, sometimes they don't.
Judging from that remark, should I go ahead and just get rid of the notes that I had for the Captain Snoot reboot?
I want to know about what that was. You tell me right now. Who's voicing Captain Snoot?
Well, you have to keep in mind budgets are a thing.
For sure.
If I could afford it, I would love to get JB Blanc to voice some, but unfortunately I'm gonna have to settle with someone a little bit closer to my price range.
Okay, I'm going to Google. I'm looking up who is a bargain bin JB Blanc.
Question, do you even know who that is?
No, we're looking up immediately the first name that we get. He was an accomplished voice actor. He's in a lot of projects. He's in Better Call. Oh, he was in Better Call Saul. He's in for a lot of episodes actually. He was in Arcane. He was Hagrid in Harry Potter: Magic Awakened.
I can't believe you guys are actually.
Yeah, no, I'm going for this now. It's the second time we're playing through this stage.
Yeah. Well, what can you say? When you have Logan's curiosity, it's ensnared on you like a cat to a tree.
He was the voice of Hulk in Fortnite Chapter 4.
Hey, buddy.
He was Gullet in Return to Monkey Island.
Yep.
Huh.
Oh, and also, kind of related to something that you've been doing lately, Logan. As a reminder, he's also Moneybags in Spyro Reignited.
Ah.
He was also Gaudius in the Klonoa remake.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna sin right now.
What's up?
You're gonna
I'm gonna go to ChatGPT and I'm gonna ask it to give me name me a voice actor that it would consider to be a
Logan. You know that's a bad. You know that's the worst of sins. By the way, speaking of worst of sins,
hey.
Sonic, what the heck are you doing?
How have you all been here? And the general's here too.
Hey, I wasn't the one that pulled that trigger. You know exactly what I mean when I say that.
I know what I
pull my devil trigger.
I was born to bring order to
Pull my devil trigger.
these humans.
Also, damn, I had a feeling that Knuckles would rat me out.
Pay with their lives for what they've done. You? Sonic, if you try to stop me, I'll destroy you too.
Welcome to the fucking pointless boss in this entire game.
Is
this the only time we ever fight Sonic and Diablon?
No, we fight them 2 more times.
And at least one of those times, Sonic's not even there, I think.
No, he's there regardless.
Oh, he's there for every time?
Every time.
So how does it work?
We have to do this shit so we can get this motherfucker shielded down. That's all you need to know.
So for all intents and purposes, Sonic is he's just a walking, talking, like, spring that Shadow King used in order to reach Diablon. Diablon's the real threat of this fight.
If he wants to operate as one.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those few times we face him where it's not going to be that easy to cheese.
Yeah. Sucks.
So we're going to be here for the long haul, folks.
Okay. I don't know if I should say what my responses were, because I'm curious what Hype's assessment of their answers would be. Because it's actually been very understandable about this so far.
You know what? This is a nothing burger boss. It's probably gonna take a while. Go ahead.
So I asked ChatGPT, which, full disclosure, I have used ChatGPT a couple times, but mostly if it's something to do with I would use it with work. Say if there's a programming issue that's I can't quite figure it out, I'll be like, hey, ChatGPT, have you ever had any experience with this bug happening here and yada yada, in case forum posts aren't doing it, and I need an answer today. Anyway, so I asked ChatGPT.
Is that safe to really trust?
Not all the time. And here's the other thing. If I ever am going to borrow code or use recommendations, of course I'm still adjusting and modifying and testing it myself to see how it's doing. I'm not inputting any social security numbers or anything like that. But no, absolutely not. It should be noted. It should be noted that people have used ChatGPT and asked it to do 2 + 2, and sometimes it doesn't give you the answer you expect if they've messed with it enough. Anywho. So I said, ChatGPT, who is a voice actor that you would consider a bargain bin or affordable JB Blanc? It then said, I don't know, are you looking for someone with a similar vocal range or style to JB Blanc, or is it more about budget-friendly voice actors in general? I clarify that someone in a similar vocal range or style is what I'm after. You might want to check out Matthew Mercer. So first of all, fair enough, he has a versatile range and can deliver deep, gritty performances similar to JB Blanc. I said, okay, is there anyone else who would accept a lower salary for a tighter budget? Just, not letting my personal bias go aside. And then
Man,
lastly,
you really don't like this guy, do you, sir?
Am I sensing some deeper laden trauma? No, anyway. If you're looking for voice actors who might work for tighter budgets, but still have a range similar to JB Blanc's, consider Steve Blum. Known for his deep, distinctive voice, Blum has a broad range and often works on a variety of projects.
Now, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I could see Bloom being a possible snoot.
You call him the devil, despite calling him Diablon. Fucking hypocrite.
Oh, nice!
That is why I was destroying the structures.
Hell yeah.
Because, again, like I said earlier, destroying structures can help out with the Chaos Blast meter.
Which, that's right, and you showed us that, before you even use Chaos Blast, you get infinite ammo.
Game over, Sonic.
Again, fuck this boss. Get out of my fucking sight.
Nice.
Nice.
Perfect.
Until the
Well,
next two
tough shit,
times.
Doug. I was about to say, tough shit, Doug. You're gonna have to deal with them a few more times.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, we beat up Sonic.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
considering how many times
Like-
homing attacked him, I imagine he would have some kind of injury.
Finally, I have canonically killed you, as in the title opening sequence.
I guess it is funny thinking about it, considering the fact that I think they're already aware by this point that, like, the character boss battles in the past couple of games have been utter crap. So they figured, we can't really do that again, because those always suck. So why don't we just pair Sonic up with this random-ass robot?
Why are
Yeah,
you
randomly.
siding with them?
That's a very good question. Why are you siding with these jack-offs?
What have they done?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form born to protect and serve the Dark Lord, Black Doom.
That's
With the
silly.
power of these Chaos Emeralds, this world will become the Dark Empire. This is who I am.
So you ever stop and think about how the Chaos Emeralds are clearly not doing their damn job? Because if they're supposed to be as the Chaos Emeralds are, Shadow should already have gotten his memories fully intact by this point. Instead, Shadow's just coming up to his own conclusions, which means, what the fuck was the point?
It's the journey was inside you all along, times 10. What'd you, how'd
Man, I
you feel
really
about...
didn't think this through, did I?
How'd you feel about that, Doug?
It's a pathway.
Yeah, that could some of my thoughts on the game as well.
Do you feel?
It's a
Do
game.
you feel? Do you feel that these kind of wishy-washy like paths where you're not quite a hero, not quite a villain, are like the lower points, or?
They're pretty much at the lower points.
Dang. We gotta go, and we gotta go.
To be
fun,
fair,
go hard.
to be fair, that being tied with the mission objectives.
I mean that's fine. Hey, you know, next time around you get to go on the opposite side of the grid.
Yeah, because I actually like that pathway.
Yay!
Because it's
That's a
depressing.
relief. Wow.
Oh, that's right. Hi, there are actually two other options that they gave me in that list.
Oh.
The other one's being Travis Willingham, who has a strong, versatile voice and has done a wide range of roles in both games and animation, and Crispin
True.
Freeman.
So the moral of today's story is, or actually not even the moral. The whole point is you're not going to afford any of them,
I
Logan.
know, they're all really
I was about to say,
good.
none of those people are within my budget.
Oh, then yeah, fair enough. Sammy, what do you think of Shadow being a bad boy? Maybe not. I don't know.
Pog, I guess. I don't fucking know. This story
I
has
guess.
given me nothing to give a shit about much.
It just sucks that, you know, it's... I don't know. This is probably something I could probably go into further once we actually finish the game properly, but man, I made a post on Twitter a little while ago about how this series has a really bad identity crisis most of the time, and Shadow the Hedgehog is easily one of the worst offenders of that.
So how many people chewed you up for saying that?
Fuck it, fuck off, I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, because it's true. Because like,
I'm not
sure,
saying
you
you're
got, like,
wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just out of curiosity. How many people have challenged your viewpoint on that? Is what I meant.
Like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe one or two of them were thinking about it, but I'm just thinking about, like, listen, you have the classic series. Like, you know, started off pretty simple, but then got pretty dang engaging with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Then you got the Adventure series, which, despite its warts, had pretty compelling stories. And then, you know, Heroes dialed it down a little bit, which I think was still kept mostly in tone perfectly fine. And then you just get this. And it's like, what?
And yeah, and then you have a lot of the other games afterwards, which honestly, this really was the game that started Sonic's, like, schizophrenic journey when it comes to tone, because afterwards, you just get, like, different extremes, either stuff that's, like, too drab, too dire, or too kiddie, or too childish. It's like, I can't think of any game afterwards, that aside from maybe Unleashed, that tried to find, like, a nice in-between.
I mean,
you want to know what the fucked up part about it is?
that?
I think 06 is far more like Sonic 06. I think is far more consistent in tone to the rest of the series than this is.
I mean,
and that's saying a lot considering what the game ends off on.
Shadow, please make everyone happy. Do you know what you are born for? You can't escape from your destiny. Oh, it went away. Shadows.
It went away.
And it's gone.
You are with
Welcome to
I never-
Sonic the Hedgehog, the series where people cannot make their fucking minds. Period.
Yeah.
Please make everyone
Whether
happy.
it be
Kinda
the
hard to do.
fans or the developers.
Exactly what you two just said at the exact same time. That is exactly it. Perfectly
I feel
exemplified.
like I said that before, actually, but oh well.
Oh no, you're good. It was just funny hearing you both say that at the same time, or attempt to. So no, you're good. No, again, I'm saying that perfectly exemplifies it. And I mean, again, I'm enjoying this, and hey, we're already almost at the halfway point. We've covered a few more missions, and what is there, you know? I'm excited to see where this goes. Keep on rocking, Doug.
And like I said, you guys are in good hands. No matter if you keep bitching and moaning, I'm in control.
We're not bitching
So
about-
you guys got to suck it up and watch me just journey through.
Yeah.
Because again, we're covering this. We're doing it now. Year of Shadow. We're blocking off the list.
Hell yeah. No,
I mean, we've already said time and again we were going to do this, and I mean, honestly, it's just a good thing that you have enough of a nostalgia spot for this series to go through with it.
You're fucking
and we
welcome.
appreciate that.
Well, no, absolutely.
That being said, that said, everybody, we hope you all will join us next time as we actually approach the halfway point of Shadow's story.
Yep. Next time we're handling Anti-Hero.
Rock on.
Woo! Thanks, everybody.
When do we get to anti-freeze? And how do you make anti-freeze?
Just freeze the bastard again.